Greeting to my respected lecturer, Prof. Madya Dr. Tan Hugh Ling, and Assalamualaikum to the Research Project 1 Coordinator and Lecturer. I am Muhammad Zulhilmi bin Khalil from Group EH2207B for this course CHE 687 Research Project 1. And my title for Research Project 1 which is Preparation of Biodegradable Cellulose Film from Pineapple Leaf Fiber. Before we proceed to my presentation, I will introduce to you three chapters. First chapter is introduction, including background study, problem statement, objective and scope of work. Second chapter is literature review, is about overview on pineapple leaf fiber cellulose film, and I will focusing on cellulose and thin film, which is cellulose film. And last chapter is methodology, is about the method and the procedure on how I will conduct my experiment on this project. Okay, we will proceed to chapter 1, introduction. For the background study, the development of biodegradable film which made from cellulose that derived from agriculture waste, such as pineapple fiber, has been trend recent year. In the commercial application, cellulose can be converted into cellophane and a thin transparent biodegradable film. Edible and biodegradable film could be attractive substitute for replacement of non-biodegradable plastic packaging material in food industry, since they have desirable advantage to prevent moisture loss, aroma loss, solid transport, water absorption in the food matrix, or oxygen penetration. Lastly, pineapple fiber are mainly composed of larger quantities of cellulose, which is 81.27%, and lower quantities of hemicellulose, which is 12.31%, and lignin, which is 3.46%. Due to higher cellulosic content, pineapple fiber show the superior mechanical properties compared to all natural fiber. Well, okay, we will proceed to problem statement. The global warming is a serious issue generated as a result of fossil fuel burning. Nowadays, researchers have been focusing on natural polymers to reduce this diverse problem. The utilization of agricultural residue and green methodologies are the perfect solution for reducing the degradation of environment. The proper management of this agro waste will promote the economy and preserve the nature. In order to reduce the waste generated from the agricultural crops, large number of innovative ideas has been developed by researchers to utilize it. In Malaysia, the pineapple industry is the oldest agro-based export-oriented industry, dating back to the 19th century. The pineapple industry plays an important role in the country socio-economic development. During pineapple processing, the stem, leaf, crown, core, and peel are removed. As much as 13 to 15% of the total fruit weight are discarded as waste during canning, and the pineapple waste usually burned or left on the ground. The generation of waste from the growing pineapple plantation industry will especially disturb the environmental balance and contribute to environmental pollution. Okay, next, the objective for my research project is first to extract cellulose from pineapple leaf by using alkaline treatment and acid hydrolysis method for developing an ecological film that can maintain sustainability. Second is to characterize the mechanical and physical properties of pineapple leaf fiber cellulose film synthesized from glycerol and sorbitol. For the scope study, this project is aimed on evaluation each capability on the effect of different plasticizer, which is sorbitol and glycerol, and its different concentration, which is 10%, 20%, and 30% test basis on the preparing biodegradable cellulose film from pineapple leaf fiber. Cellulose film characterized for 7 physical and mechanical properties, which is tensile strength and elongation at break, film thickness, water vapor permeability, Fourier transform infrared spectroscopy, optical properties, X-ray diffraction, and moisture content. Okay, we will continue to chapter 2, literature review. For cellulose, cellulose is an important structural component of plant cell walls and the most abundant of the biopolymers existing on Earth. Cellulose fiber produced from plant, animal, or bacteria has been the most popular natural resource among various renewable materials. Cellulose offers great opportunities in packaging as well as biodegradable materials because of its low cost and biodegradability. The characteristic and structure of cellulose. Cellulose is comprised of cellulose, is a dimer of glucose units consisting of anhydroglucose linked together by beta-1,4 linkage. Cellulose appears like fibrous array found in wood, plant, and the others. It consists of linear polymer with hydroxyl group, which are responsible for strong bonding. Cellulose is tasteless, odorless, hydrophilic with a contact angle of 20 to 30 degrees, insoluble in water and most organic solvent, and is chiral and biodegradable. Okay, we proceed to the thin film. Thin film are layers of material ranging from the nanometer fraction, which is single layer, to a thickness of several micrometer. Cellulose film are from a cellulose fiber, and cellulose fiber are made from a natural raw material, which is cellulose itself, which can be biodegradable by many microorganisms. For the example, cellulose fiber can be used to make biodegradable packaging material and cosmetic product without using synthetic polymer, and the others too. For the biodegradable film, which is biopolymers, have been explored over the past few years as a sustainable alternative for the replacement of the synthetic plastic. And biodegradable film is a edible film. Okay, we proceed to the last chapter, chapter 3, which is methodology. The procedure of this study were divided into three stages, which is first stage is extraction of cellulose from pineapple leaf fiber, second stage is preparation of pineapple leaf fiber cellulose film, and last stage is analysis of mechanical and physical properties of pineapple leaf fiber cellulose film. Moreover, this experiment is testing based on the physical and mechanical characteristic of pineapple leaf fiber. Okay, we proceed with the first stage of methodology, which is extraction of cellulose from pineapple leaf fiber. It consists of 5 processes. First process is extraction and grinding pineapple leaf fiber process, where for extraction we use the natural rotting process, and for the grinding we will grind the pineapple leaf fiber become a powder, and then for the alkaline treatment process we will treat the powder of pineapple leaf fiber with sodium hydroxide, and then the bleaching process, we will treat the sample with the acetate buffer and aqueous sodium chloride. And for the acid hydrolysis process, we will use the lime juice for the sake of environment and the green protocol. So we will treat the sample with the lime juice. For the final process is drying, where we will store the sample in the desiccator in 5 days. Okay, we move to the second stage of methodology, which is preparation of pineapple leaf fiber cellulose film. So first, pineapple leaf fiber cellulose sample suspended into distilled water and pour into the 6 beaker, where the first 3 beaker we add the glycerol with the different concentration, which is 10, 20, and 30% test basis, and the others 3 beaker we will add sorbitol with the different concentration, which is 10, 20, and 30% stars basis, and then we pour the suspension into the petri dish and dry the suspension, and we will get the pineapple leaf fiber cellulose film. And we will proceed to the physical and mechanical properties testing for the characteristic testing. Next is the last stage of methodology, which is analysis of physical and mechanical characteristics, tensile strength and elongation. From here, we will know which plasticizers and acid concentration that have higher tensile strength and elongation. For the film thickness, we will use the measurement of the film thickness in the calculation of water vapor permeability. Water vapor permeability, it is important for the food packaging, where the water can go through the film, leading to the deterioration of food. So from here, we want to know which plasticizers and acid concentration that have a good prevention of water that going to go through the film. For the moisture content of the film plays a basic role in the shelf life of packaging or contact material. For information, moisture content and WVP is important and related in the characteristic of tensile strength and elongation. For the optical properties, we want to examine which concentration of the plasticizer that will reduce or increase the transparency of the film, and it is important in the food packaging. For the FTIR, we want to examine the hydrogen bonding in the film after the extraction of the cellulose. And then for the SRD, we want to examine the crystallinity, where the crystallinity will indicate of the removal of lignin and the hemicellulose after the extraction of the cellulose. That's all from me for my presentation. I want to thank you to all lecturer, my SV and the coordinator for hearing my presentation of research project mine.